None.
Hello. Good evening or night. Y'all know what? I was setting up this live, right? And then I had kicked myself out of the live. So I got back in and I saw where it said 9:05. And I was like, oh no, I've got to change this time. I'm starting now, not at 9:05. And then I happened to look at the clock and I was like, it's 9:05. I did not know. So I am all kinds of confused and messed up right now. I honestly I thought it was like 6 or 7 in the evening, but I don't. Child, I'm just pitiful. Hey, let's talk about it all. She's on that cement in the on the Moonwalk Hall of Fame. She was in our number one spot in the chat, and entering in at number two is Salty Buzzard. So anyway, how are y'all doing? Sanders RN, call me Shell. NY Chill One. Who else we got up in here? In Harmon. How are all y'all doing on this fine Sunday night? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, over there at Phone Calls from Prison, she's dropping calls and I'm behind on the other calls. And I'm like, dag, I don't know. Do I want to do Nesto or wait? Because usually I don't really jump on doing the Nesto calls right away. But, I heard him talking about meeting Whitney Houston and things. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm still sitting here as I talk to you, trying to ponder what I'm going to do. I just don't know. But I'm prepared to do whatever. So, like I said, I hope everybody is having a good Sunday. And I guess y'all tell me, would y'all prefer Wade or Nesto? Because I'm like real behind in the Wade. I don't know how I got so far behind. And I promise y'all this, though I am having sinus issues and allergy issues today, I will not be on here constantly sniffing. I won't do that to you. So I'm going to give y'all, okay, Nesto. I got a Nesto. Hey, Eve has many faces. So I got one for Nesto. Can I get two? Do we want Nesto or wait? Hey, just listening. How are you doing? Y'all, let me say something else too while I'm waiting for a response. I still have so many questions about the Bible lady. So many questions. Now, if y'all didn't know, we have been over there at Lady T Bugs, reviewing some things, and had found out that the Bible lady has like been demonetized and everything. And I just don't how you doing, LK? And I just don't understand that, nor do I believe the explanation. Eve has many faces said that's a rabbit hole. But I'm gonna tell you something else. When I'm done this live and I lay down, I'm gonna go through some YouTube stuff because it just things aren't adding up. Now, I have heard people say, because I know somebody else who was like has been demonetized for a couple of months, and it was because of something that they had on their channel, but they didn't know what. So I have heard that can happen. But like me, I got a warning for something that they approved for me to do. I'm like, how can you approve something? Let me leave it up for a day and then come back and tell me, you're going to get a warning because this goes against guidelines. Well, if it went against guidelines, what you put it on? Why'd you say I could do it? I never post anything until they do their, whatever you call it, their screening or whatever that it is that they do. So, I don't understand that. That in Fox News doing copyright infringement on me when how can you like copyright infringe news? I don't know. Hey JMM55, how you doing? So who is who Bible lady piss off now? I don't know. I really don't know. Hey Juju D. So we are going to go ahead and do, I'm getting NESTO. So we are going to do NESTO. Now there are a couple of calls of NESTOs that I haven't heard. So I'm going to start with, well, actually, I don't know what it's called. So let me share my screen and we will get into NESTO. Thinking him and Sonya are about Whitney. Oh, gosh. I promise you, I'm not going to do all this laughing on here. And we're going to stick to task tonight. We are going to do what we're supposed to be doing on here tonight. Okay, so let me see, which NESTO do I want to start off with? I think what I want is way down here. Now, we already know he ain't talking about nothing. But there was a call that I had seen way down here, and I was like, I don't think I heard that call. Maybe not, because I'm going a little bit too far here. Oh, no. Oh, maybe it's up here. Well, let's start with the one that we had tonight. Because I just really, really want, that's the main one I really, really, really want to get into. Because that was just too funny. Here we go. Oh, I know what the other one was. Y'all, where is my call? I can't hear. I go again on here like the Bible lady. Don't have my stuff ready. I was about to say something. Let me get this call. Let me go over here and get this call. I thought I had it downloaded, but apparently I don't. And now this is all messed up. Girl, we are just having... What? In Harmony, I'm not going to text anything while I try very... Okay, in Harmony. Oh. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here it is. We get ready to start now. Come on, Nesto.
In this call from January 2nd, 2024, Nesto and Sonya talk about Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. Nesto says that he met Whitney. Take a listen.
Hey, Shelly C.
How are you today?
Under the weather.
Oh, you're bad now?
Miss Kim, it's just my stomach, but it's just
Why is she whispering?
it's been acting up.
Oh,
today.
okay.
But I didn't eat anything. It's just one of those days like it used to be. Yeah. I'm going with me.
I got two of them things today. They're bars.
You got two of those things today.
Yeah. Yeah. I sent you a thing.
Okay, I'll read it. Okay. Oh, you got, okay. Yeah, I sent 4. So you got 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, wait a minute. Is she whispering or is it just my clogged ears? Because it sounds like she's whispering or maybe moaning or something. And she's still sending. Now we figured out that he's using her pictures for trade. Has she figured out? I mean, it's like every conversation. Did you send the pictures? Oh, I sent the pictures. Did you send the pictures? Oh, I sent the pictures. Makes no sense. She sounds really high.
That's
Yeah.
what? This is good.
Okay. All right then. Yeah. I understand. I hate the real. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I get it. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Baby trying.
Yeah.
Baby trying. Yeah, no.
Yeah. That's all right. It's okay.
No worries.
Okay. So you're up on you're down for the count for 5 minutes.
No, I feel better right now, but earlier today I just wasn't. So
Sound like you've been asleep.
I've been sick all day. I just woke up when you called me.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I got up, made something right.
Okay, y'all. So she's been asleep all day. That's what's wrong with her. But you know what? So have I. I slept for way too many hours yesterday when I laid down to take my nap. And I slept for a few hours today when I laid down to take my nap. But I don't sound like that. I don't get it. It's complicated. Hey.
And then I went right back to sleep. Like, I just was not feeling well. And the best way is like when I first got out the hospital, that's how I'm feeling today. So I was just like, let me just sleep this shit off. Huh?
Does it make you feel like you want to throw up and all that too?
This is such a sexy conversation. Harmon said people, they want their own pictures. They don't want to share. I wouldn't want to touch them pictures after they finish using them.
No. And my other phone keeps going off. I can't even look at the phone today. Other than when I text you this morning. Oh, God.
It's time them folks trying to get that little bill money up. They're trying to get that bill money up. Rent, car note, all that shit, light bill. They done spent over the weekends.
Yeah.
Trying to get that little money out. They done popped it all for a whole Christmas, giving all that shit up, balling. Yeah.
Oh.
It's amazing to me that you're going through all this, what you're going through, and still trying to help me out.
I knew he was going to say that.
They never. It's just amazing to me. It's just amazing. Normal people won't need nothing wrong with them, no health condition, no nothing, and still want to lift a pen up to look at nothing.
It's not their responsibility. She's doing that out of whatever she's doing it out of. But it's not anybody's responsibility to work on his case. He has many faces. Yeah, he on that jail hooch. Oh my God.
That's just something else to me. Yeah. I just wanted to just say that.
But you know what? I was wondering if it was because. Okay, so look, you bet.
Hey, Miss Lady T-Bud. We just had a good old time over there at her house. Now we all over here.
Talking yesterday about that too, right?
Huh?
And we was like, okay, so in the beginning when I first came around, right? And remember when Bobby Brown went to jail and Whitney was there? She'd go show up and she'd be like, Bobby,
Wait. Excommunicated said them folks can get their bill money and you can't even get bail money. I know that's right. Now here we go. Them two, they're gonna be Bobby and Whitney.
She was showing up, going to see him, whatever. There's no bigger star than Whitney Houston. You get me? Right. She didn't care. She was going to see Bobby. She was running in there, whatever. And half the time she was looking a hot mess. She didn't care. She was going to see her man. She was going to get her man, whatever, you know.
You know, when she was saying this, I was trying to figure out, was she low-key throwing shade at Shirley for not going down to the jailhouse to see her man, her husband?
I was like, when everything got out there, you know, still, you know.
I get you. That shit just fuck with you, don't
Yeah, because I know it's possible. It's like, but that was before January, you know, before
Right.
before July, before that other case came out, you know,
That
from
shit fuck
January
with
to
you.
July.
That shit fuck with you.
And I still was in Florida, so I wasn't even coming, you know, weekly, you know. Right.
It just fucks with you. I know exactly what you're talking about. I understand.
Yeah, because a couple people were trying to give me hell on, you know, supposed to let such and such be there. And you know what? If such and such was there, I would have had no problem falling back at all. The only reason why I'm up like I'm up is because nobody else was. Don't act like I pushed everybody else away and was like,
Are you kidding me? Is she serious right now? She's got to be. This is. We're being punked, y'all.
got this. I'm going to handle it all. No, that was not the case. Was not the case.
Whitney was a motherfucker, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That was a real dinosaur right there. That was a dinosaur. That was a dinosaur. I understand what you're saying. I understand.
You see what I'm saying?
This man, hey Miss Red, this man needs to learn some nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives. He just the way he comes up. Oh, she was a dinosaur, man. She was a dinosaur. I mean, can he just come up with anything that is like actually a compliment? I wouldn't want to be compared to a dinosaur, but that is just me. Right, Sanders, delusional.
And ain't nobody bigger than Whitney. When you didn't give a fuck. What you got to say? Where Bobby at? Are we going down there?
I met her one time.
Lies.
I think it was like in, I'm going to say 98 and a half. I was coming out of my business and going to the store one night, and she was coming into the damn store with a hoodie on, covering herself up. So I'm walking to the counter, and she walking to the counter, and I'm like, damn, that's motherfucking Whitney. But I forgot where I was at, because that late at night store would be open, and my shit was open. But it felt safe over there in Buckhead.
Eve has many faces says, oh, so it was Shirley's fault you were jockeying for her man. Girl, bye.
Because you heard they were here for a minute. They were.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. I understand exactly.
Right. You don't get no bigger. No bigger star. More popular star. She's a legend. And she moves how she moves. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you ain't bigger than that, you can't, there's no excuse. You ain't bigger than Whitney. You ain't bigger than Whitney.
You sure telling your age, ain't you?
You know something else? Back when Whitney was doing all that for Bobby, we didn't have things like the internet, social media, all of these tabloid TV sites. We didn't have all those. So, we got a peek of it on the news or wherever we saw it. And it was like, okay, look at what she's doing. I personally thought she was making a fool out of herself because she was high as I don't know what, sitting around in outside courthouses and stuff. Oh, Bobby. That's just my opinion. But okay, everybody's not willing to go out and support their man who's in jail. Some people are a little bit embarrassed, especially when they have the type of charges that he has.
Right. I'm just saying you ain't bigger than. But a lot of people live in a box, and their minds are very small, and they don't see outside their box, and they're not open-minded, and they're very judgmental. So they sit there and they point and they, talk about people. And so a lot of the time they're just not happy with themselves,
It's complicated. Two delusional criminals. Exactly.
So they want to find joy in somebody, the combination.
That couple went through hell.
Sure did.
That couple went through some shit now.
Sure did. It's right. Even on the damn TV.
But let's not pretend it's not a hell of their own making. I mean, like, Bobby, I don't know if y'all remember, I don't know if it was the Grammys, that award show where he was up there performing and some of that white powder fell out of his pocket while he was dancing, and he danced around and picked it right back and put it right back in there. And Whitney's eyes probably got big when she saw that. But so let's not pretend that the situations that he got himself in weren't situations of his own doing. I don't know why this woman constantly deflects.
She think they had right. She was a hot, like, she ain't there. As soon as she got caught in the airport with weed, I think it was coming from Hawaii. She had some weed in her purse.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I was like, man, you can't even. There's a lot of things that just be unexcusable to me.
Right, AM 55.
They was trying to make something out of it. But I'm like, you don't even know the whole fucking story. So you can't judge unless you know. Unless you're part of the story, you can't really say shit. But if you don't know the whole story, they listen to a conversation on a recorded line. That's only going to tell you a third of something, maybe. Because only so much can be spoken without.
We listen to a conversation on a third line, court documents, things of that nature. Eve Has Many Faces has said it correctly. Shut up, silly Sonia. Now, you know what jail call I can't wait for? I can't wait for the jail call where she calls Nesto and swears that she cussed out Villanor, because that is what's going to happen. And I can't wait for that one. That's going to be some fireworks and everything going on, because she's going to talk about all the stuff that she said to Villanor, which never happened. And then we're going to hear Villanor get on her channel and review it. That's going to be a good time for all.
You want to state all of your business. But they think that shit is everything. Like we talk. It's so crazy how they think it's a free conversation. Like, it's your phone and my phone. But it's not. Okay, so I think they sent me the title. But it's crazy because
I get it. You ain't got to go that far. I catch it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I catch it. Yeah. And after that, he's still living and she's not. Two of the kids gone.
Yeah, the son died, right?
That's something else.
I don't even know how he died. I think they said drugs too.
I think he was in L.A. when it was going down with him.
Yeah, you gotta be an example for your children, that's for sure. That's for sure. You have to be an example. Because you can't tell them shit, and you out here looking a mess. And you trying to get them some advice. That's kind of hard. Don't smoke cigarettes. You smoke cigarettes.
So I guess, hey, a lady 747 and Leo lady. So I guess, hey, I said what I said. So I guess a good example is supporting an inmate. You are being a good example to your children by showing your dedication to an inmate. Dedication worth about $600 a month. Okay.
Say that again.
You know how back when people used to really smoke cigarettes, and they tell their kids, don't smoke those cigarettes, and they looking at them like, well, you smoke cigarettes? How you gonna tell me not to smoke cigarettes?
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry. Yeah. I smoke cigarettes. You smoke cigarettes. Don't drink. You drink? That's why I grew up not doing anything because our parents didn't do anything. They didn't drink, smoke, argue. My mother didn't sit around talking bad about people. My dad, he talked about, the white man and how to be in this world. That was it. So that's how.
Okay, let's be clear. You, your own self, talked about how your dad was a womanizer. And then you also made mention about your mother having a child by somebody else while she was still married to your father. So, excuse me, what?
We're not, bitter people and just, because we didn't see it growing up. A lot of times when you see things growing up, you emulate it. You see your parents move a certain way, you end up picking up some of that energy, So I never spoke bad about the father. So I
She's
wanted my kids to
insane.
like them, You need to like your father, just in case they change. Which they never did, but just in case they may change.
Yeah, a lot of people do change. A lot of people don't. Some people stubborn. Some people done moved on. It is what it is, depending on what kind of environment they set their stuff in. Growth is for everybody if you want it. It really is. Yep.
Those conversations that some people have, I mean, there's whole, like on YouTube, there's like a whole sector for it. The red pill versus blue pill versus the matrix, and we all live in a matrix and all of those types of things. I don't usually get into those conversations because I just have a different opinion of all that. But honest to goodness, when I listen to them and hear them talk, I swear there is a matrix and that's where they live. JMM55 said, Sidehin said that V needed a man. Well, I'm sure V doesn't need to pay for a man with GTL calls and money on books. Sidehin bought Shirley Strawberry's husband. Yes, she did. At the rate of $600 a month. You too can have an inmate.
But I do understand what's going on, though. I truly understand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And somebody is in way worse shape than me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I understand as well.
Hey, Bank.
Yeah. Somebody ain't
Always.
Yeah, there's always something going on.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
That's the biggest thing. People think inside of a box. And then people forget.
Mm-hmm. Well, please don't forget to order my Bible today, please. I need my Bible.
Wait. Whoa.
What you say?
My bad.
Wait. Excuse me. Why does he need another Bible? Is this one going to have extra large print? Does anybody, can somebody please tell me why he needs another Bible? He just got one. Was it 6 months ago?
Okay, I need my Bible. I know you're not Bible toter.
No. I know, right? My grandma was, so she was really into Jesus.
Okay.
She was really into Jesus.
I know he's going to show out. I know he's going to show out. I know it's coming. I know that. Yeah.
Better get your legal stuff together. That's what you got to be on.
I got that shit on.
Okay. So I'm assuming that when he goes to trial, that is when Jesus is going to show out. All right. Just listening. You just get here. I'm not sure. I think I spoke to you. I'm not sure. Hey, Nesto's other side chick. Now, Nesto's other side chick, has this always been your screen name or have you had another one? Because I know sometimes y'all like to change those screen names. Banks said it took her about 6 months to get him the Bible. That is why it seems like he already had one. But I'm serious. Now, this is a January Oh, okay, I get it. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't pay me no mind. Hey, Native Tribe, how are you doing? Native Tribe, I told the people we were sticking on the subject tonight. We were sticking to the title that's on the live, I guess, maybe.
And have every question that you need. And then too, when you're in court, you can also write and listen and think about the scenarios as well, and write certain questions when they have them on stand, because all these girls got to get on stand and tell their side, you know. So you gotta make sure you have everything. There's one girl, poor chick,
What?
trying to say on the comment. She said, "You're 55 and your granddaughter's 17. How does that make sense?" And I'm saying, like, just do the math, like, duh.
I got questions. Today is my day for many, many questions. Where are these comments that she be seeing? You know, I would go to her lives and things just to get a key, and I would read the comments that people left afterwards to get a key. And I just have never seen these comments that she's always talking about. I mean, is she making it up as she goes or what? Now, somebody just came in here that I don't think I spoke to. I think it was Justin's mom, but I could be wrong. So if somebody just entered the chat and I didn't speak, please forgive me.
And like, you don't have a calculator? I'm sitting here like, right. I just be looking at some of the stuff like, you know,
No, what it is, they just used to people that certain age looking like a certain, in the image of their head of, you know, what they're supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
no, not that I look, but she was just trying to say the numbers. That's what she was trying to say. She's 50. If I'm 55, how is she 17?
Well,
I'm sorry, but this lady, she does look her age. She really does. I don't understand. You know, he says he just needs those glasses for reading, I guess. Maybe he really needs like real, to go to the eye doctor and get his eyes checked to get glasses, because I'm not seeing this young woman that he constantly sees.
that's so simple right there. Grandmas is 30s now, the late 30s. They ain't early.
I was 38 when I became a grandma.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This ain't that when you 60 and you become a grandmama no more. Them days over with.
Right. No, we're all 19 years apart. I was 19 when I had her. She was 19 when she had her. And my mother was 19 when she had me. We're all 19 years apart.
Blah, blah, blah,
So,
blah.
I mean, them days over with. Unless you had them late.
Ooh, my grandmother's day, they was having kids at 15, 14. What are you talking about? They was marrying up them young. Looks like it's about 6 to 15 minutes. Hang on tight for the associate. Oh, okay.
Hey, sound checker Nut, how are you doing? Yes, please don't forget to thumbs up the video. Y'all, if y'all have not gone over there to Native Tribes page and read his letter, the one, that dude, he wrote one to Sonya. If y'all have not seen that video, y'all need to go over there and check that out. And then head on over to Bank, because she has some good stuff. First of all, like I said, she does her thing when she's doing that with NESTO, but also some, I know everybody's not into Wade Wilson, but she's getting into that too. So y'all make sure y'all check that stuff out.
Yeah. I've given such computers for some. Okay. I'm gonna try to figure out what these checks are.
Frog voice.
Well, I think go ahead on, do what you're doing. Try to feel better.
Okay.
Try to feel better.
I'm gonna drink some hot water and lemon.
Hot water. What the hot water gonna do?
I was getting ready to
It
ask.
takes toxins out your body.
I was getting ready to
Sometimes
ask.
this could just be that. That's why I took Tums, because that was like acid or
You have 1 minute remaining.
the day before yesterday. I don't even know. Oh, I know what I had. I had rice and vegetables. That's what I ate. I was fine that day. I don't know. I should be okay. Anyway, I love you. I forgot to tell you that yesterday. Oh.
You gave me a positive thing when you talked about Whitney. You were absolutely right.
Mhm. Right. Whitney Houston.
All right. Then he had got a baby or something, remarried or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he got 3. I think he got 3 more kids. Two or 3 more kids with his new wife. They still together happily.
You never know what she's talking about.
They had a show. It seemed like it did pretty good.
Oh, okay.
She's good for him. She keep him healthy. She does. She keep him healthy and out of trouble.
Okay. Damn.
They opposites. I think that's what it is. Opposites
Okay.
work well together.
All right then. Okay, well, I love you too.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss.
These people. There's some. Oh, Miss Boogie Down, how are you doing? And there was somebody in here that I saw. Here it is. I hope I'm saying it right. Boy's Nana. And Boy's Nana is patiently waiting for the next letter. So, Native, you got work to do. Now, let's see what call we get ready to get into next. There is another NESTO call. This one's a little older. Yeah, this one's a little older. My mind just went somewhere. And it goes a little something like this. Can somebody answer me? Okay, so it took her so long to get the Bible. This was a January call, so the Bible came in. Did it come in? I can't remember. Did the Bible come in engraved, or did he send it out to get engraved? Because I remember that he wanted that Bible engraved. Does anybody know the answer to that question? Now, this next call that we are going to listen to, I did not listen to this one. It came in 9 days ago, and it's him detailing his charges. And I know we've heard him a million times. Oh, she had it engraved. Okay. Yeah, I was curious about that. Now, I know that, we've heard him talk about his charges dozens of times, but I want to see if the story changes, because, we get something different every time he talks about them. So let's get into it. And the wheels.
This call from
I got another question. I know we are in the age of political correctness. We used to say this, but we can't say it anymore. We have to say that and all of this stuff, right? Is it wrong to make if I were to say, I think she rode the short bus to school, is that wrong? I know sometimes things can be insensitive, but I'm on the fence on that one, because it's just getting so where you're just kind of afraid to crack a joke these days. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, because I'm awfully curious. And Banks said there was a lady he was put in touch with by a fellow prisoner that did engraving. In the text, he had to ask her about 11 times to get in touch with her. Okay, that's interesting. I did not know. I told you a lot of times this stuff, it goes over my head, because after a while I just became disinterested. Unless it was some new or fresh hot tea, I kind of became disinterested. So that's why some of these calls that are newer, I don't exactly hear, because I just, don't bother to listen to them until it's time. So anyway, let's get into it.
and Sonia go into detail talking about his charges. Nesto says that he was doing legitimate business. Take a listen.
Native tribe, you're not going to be in here cutting up. Now, according to Native tribe, he says, in order to ride the short bus, you have to be enrolled in school. Okay.
Good afternoon. You feeling better? Hello? You gotta unmute the phone.
I know. I'm sorry. You back? You back?
Yeah, I'm back. I just got back. So
I'll be there fast. Your lawyer finally. She told me the detective had some shit she doing, some training. They postponed it for 2 weeks. She's reading everything I sent her, and she's looking into everything.
No, she's
I
not.
sent her the phone numbers to get all the text messages and conversations.
okay, did she get the ping though? I mean,
Huh?
she can show where I'm at.
What you mean? Show you where you at?
I mean, the location where I was at. That's the most important thing. And
Oh, you mean what is it ringing off of? Yeah. Oh, you mean on those dates?
yeah.
They probably can too, just for your alibi to say where you was at. And your brother said that he believes he was talking to me today. He went down there. I was like, but it's got continued, which I knew they couldn't go forward because there was no way she could go in there and represent you.
What the hell?
Yeah, he was saying
Wait,
that.
what? Okay. Now, I was actually paying attention. What is she talking about? I never know what she's talking about.
He said that, and I feel like he heard it. That she's doing this because of some money that Dominique ran off with.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah.
So
Huh?
she's making these claims because she's mad about some money.
Oh, okay.
She's mad about some money, and so she feel like this is her get back.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, but he said it like he heard it. That's how he was saying it, like someone told him that.
Oh, okay. I got you.
If Liar Liar Pants on Fire was a real thing, she would certainly be on fire right about now. So you mean to tell me Lamont is saying that the victim is mad because Dominique was... Did y'all hear that? Was that just me or did y'all hear that? Because I heard that.
Yeah, the money that Dominique ran off with.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, man. You go around one more female, goddammit.
You say what? Once what?
You go around one more female.
Oh, so that means none of my hearing is not going to be heard in.
Now the one later on this week, if she come and see you, yeah. But I told her about that one too, about that situation.
Where's it?
So that's civil and not criminal.
Hold on, that's the same police. Same police.
Oh, yeah. Same. Yeah.
All long got to be reset.
2 weeks, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I know that Sonia at least watches Law and Order SVU, even though she doesn't know what the S and the V and the U stands for. She does watch it. In that show, the detectives who first start looking into a case, they finish the case. They don't just like turn it over to somebody else. So I'm not understanding why these people have a problem with Officer Field's name constantly showing up on his paperwork. She watches Law and Order. She should know that.
Yeah. But every time to do what she needed to do about pulling on the phone record to get the climate of the conversations and stuff.
Okay.
And
Let me give you the name. I got to give you the name because that name wasn't in that phone at that name. That name was something else. Hello? Hello? These phones are acting up. Hello?
My phone is acting up. Your phone is acting up.
It is acting up. It's been acting up.
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
My mouth's acting
Count.
up. It's complicated. Said them folks tired of your ass. JMM. Okay. JMM said side hen wants to be his only female little stud. Bank says she think it means sisters with voice. Y'all know sometimes I don't read the comments until I'm reading the comment. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
You say you was giving me the name?
Oh, it's called Diana, like Diana Ross.
Diana.
Yeah.
That's which number? The 323?
No, the other one, the one I got. This phone I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So that'll be in there somewhere like that. But yeah, but they should be able to pull up my location. They should be able to pull up. I asked God to show me something, because I ain't been asleep since yesterday. I ain't been sleeping.
Okay.
I've been up.
Don't worry, the police is going to do all that. Saunders RN said, Law and Order ends in 60 minutes. This has been going on for at least 2 years. That is why she thinks they can just indict just in a snap, like on TV. She is just delusional.
Since this time yesterday, when I supposed to see you.
So you gonna go to sleep on me when I get there?
No. I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna see you. Then I'm gonna take me a shower.
Then you gonna nod out?
No, because Pinocchio's supposed to be coming.
Who's supposed to be coming?
Pinocchio.
Oh shit! What time does he normally come?
Oh, I ain't coming late, like 8 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, he don't ever come too late. Yeah, he only comes too late. So that's how they go. That's what he say. I ain't no believe nothing.
I don't know. Let me text you there. I don't have to show when I show up. Shit.
Yeah, I don't believe that's it. But okay. So all right. So if the white boy, he went in there with the same charge I got, and they were finna give him a $75,000 bond. I got a lawyer name and everything.
You know, this man, I am so sick of this man wanting about his bond. There's a story I'm going to do. I'm going to have to look that up, because it was a man who got an awfully high bond for his charges, and I forgot what they were. Although I will say, now, this man's bond, when I say this man, I mean NESTO, it's at $1 million and something. Rightfully so, as far as I'm concerned. But do y'all know that there was a man in, I think it was Florida, who assaulted a child and got out with on 500? And this was not like, it was just that's what it was, 500. It wasn't 5,000, 10% or whatever. It was actually 500. And so I don't know how they calculate bond, but he's where he should be at the price that he should be at, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, Miss Boogie Down, thank you so much for the sticker. She says, this is proof with code names in his phone. Big liar. Listen, this man, first of all, he can't seem to remember anything, but he can remember that it's all in his phone. Just like that lady. Now, he hasn't talked to that lady. Y'all remember the lady that he hadn't talked to in years, but just one night, the number popped back in his head. This was the victim's mother or grandmother or something. And then just all of a sudden, mysteriously, he woke up and the number was in his head and he wanted her to call. And on that particular instance, now, I don't know if she did this because she knew that it was a recorded line, but she says, well, you know, you're not supposed to have any contact. So Salty Buzzer says she can't. Salty, look, I done told y'all, quit making me laugh. She says she can't roll that many dimes. She probably can't even count that high. Nesto's other side chick says, is Sonya smashing Lamont? Child, we have already gotten into that. And we say yes. Bank says, They are a modern day step and fetch it show. Shaking my head. Yes. Ooh, okay.
White boy.
Uh,
Because black boy told me what was going on. So I asked him, I said, so what's going on? So he been there 8 days and he got a preliminary hearing, but they didn't throw it out though. They almost did, but they didn't throw it out.
Huh? Say it again. Somebody was rambling.
I
What'd you
said,
say?
I said a
whoa.
white boy, I saw a white boy now.
Wait,
Said he
wait.
got same charge. Same
Wait.
charge.
Did she just say, what did you say? Seems like you were rambling. Is that what she really said? Her, that lady, or that girl?
But he's supposed to be going to a bond here in tomorrow for $75,000. But they did not throw his case out. They did not throw his case out.
Wait a minute. For what?
Yeah, same thing.
$75,000, nigga. You $800,000 on some pictures.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
God damn! It sounds like somebody getting racially profiled.
I'm trying to tell you. I got a lawyer number 2.
Do you?
Yes, I did.
Do you now? Is his lawyer a public defender or a paid lawyer?
No, it's paid lawyer. Yeah. Yep. Sure do. Yeah.
Is this his first time going to jail for this, or he got a history? You ain't asked.
No, this is the first time. For that.
So you don't have a history. So for them to sit there and give you that kind of bond with no history, that's amazing on some fucking pictures.
It's amazing.
Especially when the pictures ain't even fucking clear.
Okay, so
As far as this is concerned, them could be some. Them damn things could be them things could be grown people. The way they talking about that shit.
She keeps talking about these pictures not being clear, and she hasn't even seen them. And I don't care if it is her, the first time, the second, or the 22nd. Those CP, that is like really egregious. So is SA, but you're talking about taking advantage of a vulnerable population. Yes, so it's going to be that high. I don't care if it's one picture or 3 or 10. It's going to be that high because that's just not something that we want running around in society. Chick-fil-A gal, I don't think I said hi to you. How you doing?
Okay, so let me break it down for you. So, you remember you said, you read out the warrant said that I took the money and put it in my account. Ain't that what you said it said?
I know stuff was billed to an account. Now I don't know if it was a business account or a personal account.
It wasn't. No, not to me. It went to a business in Kentucky. That's what
it went to all those bills went to a business account?
Yes. Not mine. It went to the place that we bought it at. And we was there together. See, that's why I hate when.
So why is he saying it was billed to you? You know what?
No, hold on.
Then that's civil too. Anytime it's a business involved is civil. But we knew it was civil because of the relationship.
Right, but here's the thing. You can call this.
Who told her that? I mean, I'm an experienced. I've watched all the Law and Orders. I have watched. Y'all remember L.A. Law? I've watched that. The Practice. Ally McBeal. So I'm not going to say that I'm an expert on the law, but when you do watch that stuff, you pick up on some things, especially like Law and Order and stuff, because that's actually based on cases that have actually happened. So what is she talking about?
Name of the business that they said we went to, because they didn't ever say they went with me because they did. Because
they went to.
You can call the accountant there. They're gonna tell you what time they wired it and who they wired it to. They never wired nothing to my shit.
And which person is this you talking about? Stratton? The teacher?
No, the other one. The other one.
Who?
The other one. The one I'm supposed to go to court for Thursday.
You on the court for Stratton?
Business partner. No, the business.
Oh, the business partner. Oh,
Eve has many faces, says Mr. and Mrs. Delulu. You are absolutely right. And oh, yes, Salty Buzzard, thank you. Boston Legal. Yes, I did used to watch that. I love that show too. That's what I do, y'all. Late night, at night, I watch old shows, like Boston Legal. I'll go and sit up and start from the beginning and go through the whole series. Right now I had to go back to Downton Abbey. So I'm watching that for the third time, even though that's not a legal show, but that's kind of stuff that I do. Banks said Judge Judy was her teacher. You can learn some good stuff from Judge Judy, because something that she said that I never thought about before was when she talked about the one punch homicide, where, because she used to do juvenile court, where a kid hit a kid and it actually unalived him. And that was something to think about, because before that, I never thought about that before. And yes, Nesto's other side chick. I used to be obsessed with cold case files, and what's that other one that comes on? It came on like, was it the FBI files, I think? And also, I think it was another one called City Confidential. I used to watch that all the time too. That one was narrated by oh God, I can't think of his name. But the guy that used to play the landlord on 227, either after Rose or before, I think it was after Rose. I can't think of his name, but he narrated that show. So, I've picked up a thing or two from watching all of these different things. She knows nothing, not one thing. I even used to watch the case. Remember Cold Case, where they used to go? It was a drama show where they would actually take cases that were actually cases and cold cases and reenact them. I mean, I learned things.
oh.
Yeah.
She wired it to a business.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Then that's what?
And they know that because they got all my shit out my fucking bag when they took my bag away from me.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
That's getting so old.
Put everything to a crime. That's crazy.
What I'm trying to tell you. I thought about all this last night. I'm on camera.
Thank you. Always got to think about shit.
Yeah. We on camera. We on all that. We drove there together, and they drove back and followed me. So that's what I'm saying. I thought I always said, hold up. Like I said, I got them comfort had me thinking like a motherfucker. I've been up, wind up.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So you can get your investigator. They can call, and they'll tell you straight up.
That's the one, but that's the one that Krell's doing, right? Krell's the lawyer on that one.
No, that's a new one now. That's a new one. You know that, right?
No, Krell's on that one. With the girl with Gail Breckham or whatever her name is.
Yeah. This is a brand new.
That's the one that he's on. No, he's on that one.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, because of the date. I gotta look again. I think that's one because he's on the Calvin shit.
Okay, I had to look it up, y'all. It was bothering me. Paul Whitfield. He used to do a show. I love American Greed. As a matter of fact, I got some stuff I'm gonna be doing here shortly. But yep, Paul Whitfield.
Shit.
Yeah.
And the conspiracy, but the date is the dates from the ones that you already was indicted on.
That don't make sense.
I gotta look.
Yeah, that don't make
I'll
sense.
look. Yeah, I'll look. I'll look on the thing that when I get back from seeing you.
Okay. All right. Well, you'll see the business they said, but we was there together. Got it all over.
Oh, of course you're gonna listen. Just like they admitting certain things, they admit certain details to turn it into a crime. That's all it is.
Right.
Because it's like all of that shit they trying to tell, that pornography shit. When was it downloaded? What device was it on? And so we can find out. And then we need to find out what the site is, because it's probably young adults. They're trying to say it's pornography. Because what they do, like to do, is they like to sit there and say, oh, well, he'll just plead, so we'll never have to bring the evidence to court. No, ain't nobody playing in that shit.
Okay. Well,
And we need device.
You know what? I just like 2 weeks ago finished Criminal Minds. I started from the beginning all the way to the end because I don't know. I had stopped watching it like early on. So I watched that whole thing. But I gotta tell you, they bought it back. And I don't like it because they did. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't a bad script, but they just do a lot of they in the season 17 that they bought back. They just do unnecessary cussing. I mean, the show worked all those years before without all that cussing. I don't understand why they have to do all that cussing now because it's the end thing to do. So that show with Paul Whitfield, yeah, it was City Confidential, and he did the narration on that from 1998 to 2005.
because see, in the general mind, you can say, we keep reading your stuff, and I don't want to be angry. I'm not angry, but I'm not mad. I'm just thinking about. I'm saying to myself, hold on, what the fuck is he talking about? I got to think a little bit more. I'm doing business. I'm doing legitimate business. I ain't got to tell nobody. Come on now, it's straight up.
I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the other one. The one that said you was massaging.
This man said he does legitimize business. Can somebody tell me what that means? Legitimize business. You know what, Salty Buzzard, or was that Chick-fil-A gal? When my nieces, when they were much younger, they would kind of watch these shows with me, like Snapped and stuff. They got so tickled because one day we watched that episode of Snapped where that woman had unalived her boyfriend. And she had taken his body. She had made a planter out of the head and set it on the aunt's porch. I mean, she had his body parts all over town. And my nieces got so tickled because once they discovered her, the family, and called the police, this woman went running down the street with the trash can of the rest of the body parts that she picked up off the ground. And my niece, they thought that was the funniest thing.
He took her back to the
Man,
motor.
listen, man, I got a remedy for that too.
I want to hear it.
I got a new one for that too. Let me go and crack that egg open. Cause see that egg.
Don't crack that egg out. So that's fine.
No, cause see, I done thought about some shit that I forgot about.
You know something? You just Eve Has Many Faces. You just jogged my memory. That is when and why I stopped watching Criminal Minds, is because of what happened to Reed. If you mean that time that serial, unaliver caught him and he got hooked on those substances, that's when I stopped watching it. See, over here on Legacy Moves, True Crime and Mysteries, we do reaction reviews and talk about a whole bunch of other stuff that has nothing to do with the call in between.
You write it all down?
Yeah.
Write all of that down so when your attorney come in there, you could tell her. But you know what? Do this.
Hold on,
I'm getting ready to come see you. No, do this. When I come back and I get in front of the computer, you'll recite whatever you need me to recite, and I'll put it in the email to her.
Oh, okay. When is she supposed to come?
She should be trying to come.
I'm with Nesto. She is a little bit hype on this call. I wonder why. What's she been in?
They said 2 weeks, but right now she said she's working on your case, on everything I sent her.
Oh, she.
That shit is civil. Yeah.
No, she's not. She knows that's crazy.
Because of the thing. What's the name? Yeah, it's continued because your ass ain't go see him either.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't represent nobody you ain't met.
But that's good though, cause
yes,
that's
good.
That's good. That's enough time to get my shit together, cause them boys going in for Zoom calls. So if I did have anything, they weren't gonna be able to show them nothing anyway, cause they couldn't see it, cause it was Zoom.
Oh, that shit was Zoom. Preliminary Zoom.
They had us in the courtroom, but she didn't show up. She was on Zoom.
So she was there.
The judge was on Zoom.
Oh, that's fine. You want to be in the room.
Wait. By the way, hey, Victor the Bell. What do they mean? What does he mean the judge didn't show up? She was on Zoom. It's called Zoom court. Or she was on the Zoom. Because you went to your Zoom court hearing. Is this man serious? By the way, CSI, did y'all know? Because I did not know until here again, CSI, like last month. I decided to watch CSI from beginning to end. And I, years ago, stopped watching it. I thought because they killed Warwick off in like season 3. But I was wrong. That didn't happen until season 9 or 10. So I watched that. But did y'all know that they bought CSI back again and they called it CSI Vegas? And that was a good show, but it only did 3 seasons. I was very disappointed because I liked that show. Now I'm going between Downton Abbey and NCIS New Orleans. That's what I'm doing now.
Your attorney, because you can't talk to your attorney on Zoom.
The attorney.
We ain't worried about the judge being on Zoom.
No. The attorney be on Zoom too. Some of the attorney would.
Oh no, that's dumb as hell. How you gonna defend me and we on Zoom?
There you go. You can't show nothing. You can't show shit. Then I was trying to tell you on the 7th, on the 1st.
What are they talking about? She's called Zoom court. Y'all, I know y'all like to clown me about my crushes, but I had me a little crush on Grissom. I don't know, it's something about him. I love me some Grissom.
First, I don't want to talk too much, but you should have figured it out by now. On the 1st, what did they say I committed the crime? What was I doing on the 1st? Think about it. Then I thought about this. What day you say you got out of the hospital?
That was supposed to be right.
Okay then. So all that shit cohorts together. All of that together. Yeah. Now does it make sense to you?
Oh, I know it was bullshit outside of, evidence that shows otherwise, but thinking.
Lady T-Bug says, why doesn't Sloya Esquire know about Zoom court? Listen, I'm not understanding the problem. The judge was there. He was there. The lawyer was there. Who cares if they were all there on Zoom? Everybody saw each other and everybody heard each other. What is going on? Why don't they understand that? I don't get it.
Okay. All right then. Your brother ever meet you? Nope.
Your brother, he did what? He doing what he's supposed to do today. I already had my conversations with him today twice.
Oh, okay.
I think he woke up. He on it.
He woke up with what?
He's right. I think he woke up. He on it.
He on it.
What?
He on it. He gonna do what he's supposed to do.
Oh.
Okay.
I told him, get out there in them streets and handle your business and get me the information I need. God damn it.
Lies.
He said, okay. I said, go ahead, because you know somebody knows somebody.
Okay.
That knows somebody that knows something about it. So I said, you go out.
Lady T-Bug, you know what? I tried to binge on CSI Miami, but it just is not holding my interest.
Yeah, you do your investigation work.
Okay.
Put your ears to the street, because you know motherfuckers always want to talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely said she doing that shit because she mad about that money. The money that Dominique took.
Right. Well, that wasn't her fault. That wasn't her fault because the dummy should have handled her business. So guess what? She didn't handle her. They ain't had nothing to do with me.
Hey, Miss Spicy, how are you doing? Miss Spicy says, Sonia, you also said your mom's husband called you and your sisters bitches, as well as the N-word, she says. Silly, I'll say silly rabbit lies. so much. Yes, she does. I don't believe that happened. I really don't. But Shelly C says, how does she know how Lamont woke up? I think we all know the answer to that one.
At all.
Well, then I knew too, because you ain't get shit. Dominique took it.
There you go.
Girlfriend, I'm fucking up, getting you in trouble.
Hey, you know what? Everything will be just fine.
I don't know. You can only hang around boys now.
No, I ain't hanging around you. Shut your mouth.
All right, that's it. That's fine. Work to me. I got my phone. I'm here dressing for you.
Huh?
I'm about to come there and see you.
Okay, love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wait a minute.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Oh, these people crack me up. All right, y'all. We not gonna do. I don't know. I'm debating on whether I'm gonna do one more or let y'all get on out of here. Let me see. Let me see if there's anything else interesting. Another call that I've heard of, and I might have listened to part of, is the $600 a month call. I've never really heard that call. You're right, Lady T, but just a bugaboo. Or wait a minute. What did we just watch? This is terrible. We must have just watched Nesto goes in about his charges, because that's what I said I wanted to watch. Yeah, that's what we just watched. All right. We'll do one more and then we'll get out of here. We're gonna do a short one. Not that I ain't talking about nothing, not that call. We did that call already where I ain't talking about nothing, but she still keeps on talking about his case. Although he keeps saying, I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't talking about nothing. I wonder, did we do? No, that's going to be too long. I don't want to do that. This is funny. Here we go.
This video contains one call between Ernesto and Sonia on June 4th, 2023. They talk about their frustrations with Lamont, and Sonia goes into detail about her business plans with Nesto. Take a listen.
I made it back home.
I got made home, made lunch, ate the lunch. Now I'm about to sit on the couch. How are you?
I'm good. Did you take a picture with your hair down?
No, I am. I took my shirt off because I'm about to put this little tank off. And your brother called.
Yeah, call back again.
Mm-hmm. How's he doing? Can you call me when he calls you?
Okay. What do you want?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably to tell you something else that's wrong in his life. I need some big brother advice.
Make me sick.
Okay.
Probably something of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know, right? It's kind of weird, but I get the feeling that's what it is. I feel like he's going through something and he want to talk to you, but not realizing you going through something and you really don't need to hear about what his little problem is because it's compared to what you're going through.
Right.
Is she serious? Is she the I can't even get it out. The doom of gloom, or the gloom of doom. Is she serious? Salty Buzzard said, oh Lord, the non-existing business. Chick-fil-A Girl says, so which business did she decide to go with besides the side end? Victor the Bell said her and Lamont were meeting at the Creep Inn. Uh-huh. Y'all know I'm out of breath. This dog has something he ain't supposed to have, and I don't know what it is, and I was chasing him. Let's continue. Hey, JB.
It's like a person having a deadly disease, but she's talking to me about a cold. You know? And like, oh, this cold's been kicking. Well, okay, well, I'm bad. Shit. You know, like, why are you calling me about that when, you know, don't call me and ask, you know, because you care about him. Of course, it bothers you when shit goes wrong in his life, but right now, that's a small problem. You know?
Yeah, that's some.
The bank and all this. Oh, the bank keep messing with him. Okay, dude. Okay, that happens. You pull your money out the bank, yeah.
Okay.
You know, this folks make sense.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get him back. Process. But yeah, your brother won.
This is why I say Tashima is so refreshing. Now, I may not be able to understand half of what she's saying, but she's refreshing because at least she's talking about things. She's trying to be encouraging and all of those things. You know, she's just not constantly with the bad news.
I want you to call him for free.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, she didn't.
Not doing that. No, I don't want to do that. If you can't pick phone out like you pick phone out, it is not even as important.
And then when you get your free call him and see what he talk about.
He's not going to answer, so I'm not even wasting my time.
Is that what happens? So he thinks it's a charge. He don't understand it's a free call.
Thank you.
Wow.
Don't even wait. Don't even take time to
Snacking
listen
on
to
noodles as usual.
Right.
So
That's fucked up.
that's what I'm trying to say. So no, I'm not. He know how to shut everything down. That's what it is. Yeah, I told you that.
We ain't gonna entertain it.
Yeah, he know how to shut everything down. I'm not trying to do all that, bro. I'm not trying to do all that. No. I got bigger things I got to get me a new cell phone when I get out. Who gonna pay for
that? First of all, I keep telling y'all, I swear, it seems like for the majority of the calls, if you listen to them, it seems like she's always eating or chewing on something just all the time. Maybe she's been hanging around Bible Lady too much. I don't know.
They ain't. So guess what I got to do? I got to figure out a way what I got to do, right?
I'll get your cell phone.
Now listen to what I'm saying.
Bank, yes. Shut all of what down? What are you talking about? Number one and number two. Why does he feel like well, I guess the police would say like if somebody bailed him out like tomorrow, I guess he would need a new cell phone because I know the police probably isn't going to give him his back right now. But how is that anybody's fault or problem?
You're funny.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You got to kind of start from scratch. Hopefully, everything goes like it should. You shouldn't because you can just liquidate your things. But in the meantime,
this man has nothing to liquidate. Y'all hear that? My dog is over here acting up like Victor the Veil's dogs be doing all the time.
at this point, if it goes the other way, you got to start from scratch.
Right. That's right. So, I have to think.
And if you can't send me $100 a month or $200 a month towards my jail situation, what are you going to do when I get out?
Nothing.
Exactly. Because this is like,
Yeah, so I'm not.
Because you can move.
As I've said before, this man gets 3 hots and a cot. That's guaranteed. He is going to, while he's in there, always have a place to sleep, and he is going to always have food to eat at least 3 times of the day. Everything else is extra. But guess what? The people out here in the free world, nobody is paying for their hots and cots unless you're the Bible lady over there asking for lunch money. Nobody's paying for them. So people need their money to pay their own bills and live their life in the free world, because in the free world, nothing is free.
So you're completely dependent. It just adds back. And people do that for some reason. I don't understand the mindset, but they'll do that. They'll assist you once you're home, but did nothing for you when you were gone, when you were completely dependent. Because when you're in jail, you're dependent.
But he didn't tell you.
And nobody wants to take care of anything or anybody that they didn't birth. Somebody birthed them, but you're talking about all these other people taking care of his needs. Chick-fil-A gal says Nesto's calls aren't free. He's begging in all of them.
He didn't tell you to get him to call me. He didn't say that part.
No, he said when he called you, call me on the three-way so I could talk to him.
That's what I.
He didn't say nothing about taking his ass down there, putting some money on the thing so he could talk to you.
Well, I mean, to be, because I'm a reasonable spending person, and I like, things at reasonable prices. And hey, it seems to me, by the way, if you talking, go ahead and give me a call and patch me in. I mean, why not? It's no use in everybody paying for jail calls. That makes sense to me.
That's what I thought.
So that's all the calls you could have had. You could have put $50 on the phone, added your phone right there at the machine, added your stuff to the account, and had him call you $50. And that could have lasted him a month. He could have talked to you 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. There's only 16 cents a minute.
Yeah.
So that $50, if he could have let it spread out for however long. It's not like it's $20 a call.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
It's.
I'm gonna get out and pass all over them again, like I always do. So I'm very valuable. I'm very valuable.
You sure are. Mm. I'll be thinking about maybe naked walking away. Like,
Oh my God! There you go. There you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Y'all look at that. The Salty Buzzard, she just spent $400 at the Sam's Club for her 3 hots and cot. And this man wants people to pay for movies and buy books and phone calls. He just doesn't get it. The people out here are living. His stuff is paid for. Somebody.
Sorry.
Okay.
Native Tribe is just saying somebody is zesty on this call.
Hey, so Lisa,
I'll keep it clean.
Hey, Lisa, that's a great moment. That's a great moment that you so desire. So if a person can give you a moment that you can't forget about, that's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
That is a great thing. Yeah.
We have lots of moments.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Because, I don't hear you really talking about the past like that. Not like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's something else. To me, that is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah. Because you can't go all into detail.
Nesto's other. You know what? Has this whole time this name been Nesto's other side hen, or was it just other side hen? Did you just add another other in there, or has it always been there? I tend to read things and read them how I want them to be. But she says, valuable where? Just where is he valuable? We don't know.
But you really don't. So that means that's not it's a seasonable thing. It wasn't a great moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I see, yeah.
Banks says, now I've been whipped, but the idea that Liquid V, 60-year-old Nesto, turning chicks out does not compute. And don't forget the toys. You know, she was really, really turned out about them toys. Now, let me see what a lady's saying, because you know she's always cutting up. A lady said, where did she say it? I done lost y'all know how I lose these comments. Oh, I've never seen that zesty dude pregnant. I'm just saying. Native Tribe said, did I read this one? Oh yeah, I did read that one. Okay, I'm where I want to be now. Except for Nesto's other side chick says, how is Bones more pathetic than Ernie?
That's agreeing.
Are you agreeing?
I don't always agree with you most of the time. What are you talking about?
I'm saying, why are you agreeing?
Because it wasn't. Oh shit! I'm watching this Captain America thing. Because it wasn't.
You watching? Just watching it. Well,
Captain America. Mm-hmm. TNT.
where the black dude, his daddy got killed in the
Yeah.
Y'all remember that time when Sonya was talking about, you know, being young and watching Schoolhouse Rocky, and Nesto said, you know, he didn't watch that kind of stuff when he was little. He watched things like Shaft, and I forgot what else. I forgot whatever else he said he watched. Y'all remember? Y'all remember that call? And I also want to tell y'all something. Native Tribe and I did a live on um, Friday night. And it was a very good live. But most important thing is, if you have not been over there and read the comments, I have a comment under that live pinned to the top. It was written by a lady. And if y'all was in the live, you know what I'm talking about. She's very concerned that somebody was at a strip club parking lot buying pudding. So she's very concerned for that individual. Go read it.
time to figure that.
Black Panther.
Yeah, it came together these two. They used
Mm-hmm.
Black Panther.
Right, that's how they introduced. Right, that's how they introduced the new heroes.
Yeah.
That's actually how they did the Aquaman too. They put him on as one of it, and then he got his own movie.
Well, you look very nice today. You look very nice today. Thank you very much.
You just do good. You look pretty every day.
Yeah, you look very nice. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, for starters, now see, Native Tribe, you gave your own self up, because I wasn't going to name no names as to who a lady wrote that letter to. And Bank, let me tell you something. I did pin that, but between the comments that I got in the comments and the messages that I got about that live, it just had me in stitches. And I really appreciate everybody who appreciate that live, because the live kind of went left real fast. So, but a good time was had by all. I will say that. In Harmon says, wow, did the person buy any pudding this weekend? It's complicated says, you are valuable to Madam D.A. Willis and the state of Georgia. Yes, he is very much so. Quiet as is kept. His RICO case might end up replacing YSL's RICO case the way things are going.
So I'm going to calculate. I got 4 more times before. See, no, really, it's not 4. It's really 3. Before the year calculates. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3 more times.
4 more visits.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And then you go to court.
Yeah. You done calculate yourself.
He better not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. To be out.
Yeah. So you gonna stay there where you at for a year?
Her made up songs just get on my nerves. Can I say something? I think we all know as adults with what ADD means and ADHD. We know that the H is put in there for those individuals who have the hyperactivity component of ADHD. And y'all, don't ask me why this just popped in my head, but please tell me why the Bible lady didn't know the acronym to ADHD. She didn't know what to say. Y'all had to be a Lady T Bugs live to know why this just popped in my head. And I also want to say that I think that Bank would make a good YouTube teacher for the Bible lady. I'm just saying. Moving along. Native Tribe is going to support Black business, so y'all leave him alone.
A year and 2 months, I think.
Okay. That shit gonna go by so
Bank.
It sure is.
yeah, it's gonna go by real fast.
And hopefully we'll have the land by then, and then something being built on it.
Yeah.
Just want like a I just want like a you know what I want? Small house, nothing big. I don't want nothing that's gonna cost freaking an arm and leg to pay off.
Is this another business? What is this? What is she talking about?
To pay off.
Are we talking? Wait a minute. Are we talking about the RV park? Is she having something built? I don't know, because y'all, I'm looking at these comments. Bank said they don't have that in Haiti. A lady said she's just that slow. And Eve has many faces as what does she really know anyway? I don't know. Fantasy Island.
We want to be mortgage free by hell though. We buying those. Okay, so you buying those property. Remember I was talking about yesterday. If you buying those property, we could put a nice high fence if the property's situated in a good type of way, and you could put, or we could just buy a separate piece of property and then put like four. If you could find a house, right? It doesn't have to be a wonderful house. It could be just like a craft.
No, I'm so disinterested in what she has to say. Honest to goodness. Native Tribe says because she can't spell nor can she read. And both of those are proven facts. Bank says at Native Tribe Urban Media, did you ever eat Jello pudding pops as a kid? She's just asking for a friend, I think. Oh, Shay B says Sonya ain't gonna do nothing but yawn, scratch, and stank up the couch. One thing we know for certain she's not gonna do is show up for a court appearance to support her man. Now she'll support him with $600, but she doesn't support him by showing up.
Just a regular 3-bedroom little house, right? But at least an acre, and on that acre we'll put 3 or 4 trailers.
Oh God,
right?
She is talking about the RV
trailer plus the house, and that'll be just the rental property right there, that one spot. And then you put like a little fence between everybody's yard. You get me? You put a big fence around the backyard so you can't see what's going on back there. But in between every little trailer, you put like a little white fences that you buy at Home Depot, privacy fence, to separate it. And then you put like 4 of them in there. And everybody's like fenced off. So you got a fence going across the back.
Those little fences that you buy at places like Home Depot and what's that other place that you buy things to fix? Those aren't privacy fences. They're picket fences.
From the front house, and then all the other ones have like a little fence in between. And that's 3, 15, 15. You put 4 trailers, that's 3, 3, that's $6,000 a month on just the trailer, and then whatever the house bring
She
in.
didn't watch
And the
Schoolhouse
property is
Rocky.
just going to be a regular property. It's not even going to be like some stupid expensive property. All we need is like an acre or even just a half an acre to do it. And just put everything on that property, and the property pays for itself plus whatever we at. Think about it. Because the front house, you might be able to charge $3,000 for the front house. So that's $9,000 a month just off that one piece of property. Just doing that.
Who's going to pay that much money a month for a property? She's talking about an RV park. Who's going to pay that much to stay in an RV park? And we know they're not going to have acres and acres of land. Who is paying $9,000 a month? And when she talks about all these magnificent business plans that she has that she wants to do in opening this RV park, she doesn't realize that she says, oh, you could throw somebody a couple dollars to cut the grass and to fix this, to fix that. No, you can't just throw anybody a couple of dollars. Those places have to be landscaped and, uniform. And now, depending on whether they own their own RV or you have an RV that you put there and let them rent, that's upkeep too if something in there breaks. But I never hear these things in her business plans.
Just fine. Just doing that alone. And if we did 2 pieces of property like that and just had 2 pieces of property with 4 trailers, 8 trailers and 2 houses, what is that? $18,000 a month.
Okay, so when you going
And
to
that's a
Listen, there's nothing wrong with a trailer park. There's nothing wrong with an RV park. But what I'm not going to do is have my house and be next door an RV. That's not going to be my next door neighbor. I'm sorry. It's just that doesn't make sense. And that's not something I want, because I would think that would bring the property level down. But that's just me and my thinking. Salty buzzer.
nothing to worry about. You put solar panels on all of those damn little things, and then they put a water tank in them so they don't need the water hose running to it. Or you could do a water hose to each and every one of them, because you can have the water situated like that where everybody, you have a plumber put 4 spigots on the outside of the house, and
Excuse me. Now this, I'm just asking because I'm serious. So yeah, you can have a water tank, but doesn't the actual line has to run from somewhere? Like some of the places here, we have city. The water comes from the city, and then there's other places that where I live, that if you're in the rural area, you use well water, and that's kind of a private thing which you have to maintain. Now, my question is, what does she mean, just a water tank? Doesn't she realize the line that attaches to the water tank has to come from somewhere? Does she not know that?
just run the water to the trailer. You get me? And you put solar on all the trailers. Or you can run electric posts,
But how do you split the water bill?
You would split it like how they do them fucking apartments by the bodies. You get me? So if it's 2 people in one trailer, two, and then it's the house, so you divide. If it was 2 in every place, right? You would just divide it equally, so it's an equal use. But if you got 3 people in the house and only 1 in a trailer, you'd have to give the trailer less of the bill. I had to do it with the property in Miami, because we had 1 water, but I had 4 tenants with 1 water tank. So I just kind of gauged it by the size of the unit, and that's how I did it.
This is how I know she's lying. No. See, I know I'm yelling. I'm sorry. No, you cannot do that. You mean to tell me, okay, I'm in the house. We all gonna be on this one water line. But since you in an RV and I'm in a house, I got to pay more than what you pay in your RV. No. And again, like Nesto just asked, who pays the water bill? When he asked that question, he meant like, is it going to be like, what do they have? Like the city of Atlanta or whatever. I mean, that's what he was talking about, not this running a line. What is she talking about? Somebody please help me. Oops.
The water bill and what type of business it was. So I knew the usage, like a tattoo spot, they never used water. It was just washing hands and if a customer came to use the bathroom. So that wasn't often. And then I knew at the smoke shop, they were there all day long in that bitch, you know, so their water bill was a little bit.
Excuse me, but if I wash my hands and use the bathroom, isn't that using water?
Not so much different because it's just going to the bathroom twice a day. That's what a normal person goes, like twice a day to the bathroom, once early, once in the evening. But it was.
Sanders are in, I don't know if houses and RVs are that close together, but what I do know is that if I had a house, I don't want my next door neighbor to be an RV. You know, where in some neighborhoods, they don't even allow you, like you can only, like you can't park your RV on the street. Say you happen to own a house and you have an RV, you know, that you use when you travel. You can't just park that on the street. It has to be parked in a specific spot. So that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see how you'd be able to do that.
That bad. It was only the water bill would only be like $200, you know. So that was an easy split every 3 months. But yeah, or you can probably figure out a way where you can put a meter on it to see
Bob's
how
a
much is
builder.
being used. You know, probably meter it.
So did Lil Wayne perform?
No, Lil Wayne never showed up.
For
That was
real?
a month ago. Lil Wayne never showed up. Yeah, he never showed up. But I don't know.
At Rick Ross event.
Oh, I don't know if he showed up for that. I only.
How did we get on Lil Wayne? Don't you keep my man's name out your mouth, son. You don't be talking about Rick Ross. And so look, Salty Buzzer is gonna go do some homework for us. So she will, at when we have our next live, she will be able to report back to us because she's gonna go to the RV park and ask questions.
Saw a smidgen of what she posted, and I had texted and asked her where she was, and she told me she was at the thing. Because I saw the cars, but what she was showing was the stage and Rick Ross performing. So I was like, oh, okay. Does he do performances? I didn't know. So I don't know what he charges. And events that he had a lot of security out there. It was a nice. He said it was a really nice event. I was like, I'm going next year. And then Miles was like, why didn't you tell me? I would have went. I was like, I don't know. I know you were into cars when it comes to video games.
See, a lady, you was right there with me. How did we start talking about? I thought we were talking about water and RV parks and houses. I don't know where Lil Wayne came from.
But when we're on the road and I'm asking you what kind of car is that, you be sitting there like, I don't know. Like if you're into cars, you know all cars, not just luxury cars. You would know every car that's on the road, from a Toyota all the way to a Lamborghini, all the way to a Bugatti. You would just know. Instead of the only thing you know is Lamborghini and Bugatti. That's
No, Sanders, it's Rick Ross.
if you into cars, you know all cars.
You know what's going on.
Toyota Supra. Man, they redid the Toyota Supra. Now remember the old Toyota Supra from back in the 80s and shit? So they redid the Toyota Supra, I want to say about a year or two ago, and that car is nice. So BMW made a little, like a coupe type.
Did she move in with her tenants, or was that the time the judge sentenced her to be there because she was a slumlord? Y'all know that call. Well, she didn't say that, but that's what it sounded like to me. She was ordered to stay there. Chick-fil-A gal says, my sister rents to live on an RV park in her own RV, and it's more of you stay in one of theirs. Oh yeah, your sis, she wants her own RV in an RV park, and you stay in theirs. I mean, if I were going to do that, you know what I would do? I would open up the RV park, and I would have one section that you're coming and you're renting my RVs, and another section where those people are just paying like a lot rent and they own their own RVs. That's how I would do it. I would split it up like that. It's complicated, says Sonia is reading other people's business plan to Nesto that she took from the attorney's office.
BMW. They only made
Yeah.
so many. You don't really see them on the road. So let's take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you. Put you in the mind of that. You so silly. It's a nice. I know that's beneath you because you're a Mustang type of person.
Yeah,
100,000 better, pinky in the ear, bougie ass.
Oh shit, you funny. Thank
I've been thinking all kind of ways. I'm like, he's expensive, so he don't need at least what is it? What is the amount you need monthly? What is your child support? What is your happy medium?
Okay.
After bills, like $15,000, $20,000 a month after bills, running around money.
Okay, all right. I appreciate that.
I would love to live in a tiny house. I keep saying that I want to do it. The only thing is, I like pets, and I don't know. Of course, I'm in an apartment and have pets, so I mean, I guess that doesn't matter. But I wouldn't mind that experience. Just to experience something different. Sanders said, I remember that part of the call. I don't know what type of property um, she thought she was discussing. I guess because I didn't believe her when she said that stuff in Harmon. That's the thing. And sometimes you'll hear one call and you're listening to it and you're like, but wait, that's not what she said like 10 calls ago. Because she doesn't have a good memory, but we do.
Yeah. I mean, I only need 5,000. I'm not that
Okay.
person. I'm the laid back. You the high maintenance one. No, you're the high maintenance one. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Okay. So if I'm high minded, does that scare you? No.
No,
So what you talking about then? It ain't.
no.
It's not
Because
the first
one of two things will happen.
What's
Either
going
we're
on?
gonna hustle it together, or you're not a lazy person, and you're gonna get your ass up and do your business and get your money. So I ain't worried about. It's not like you a person that's just gonna stay up and I want, give it to me.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A, girl, I know that's right. You get the smallest place you can so that the children, relatives can't, nobody, nope, I don't have a room. I don't have an extra room. A lady says also in Cali, we are rezoning in some places so people can put a tiny home in their backyards. I mean, I just think they're the cutest thing. And I'll watch one of those channels where they show tiny homes on YouTube. And the next thing you know, I'm spending half the day looking at those and looking at the van life and them turning school buses into houses. Although some of those people who do that and live in there with 6 children, I don't understand. But yeah, I like looking at stuff like that. And I wouldn't mind having that experience.
So I'm not really worried about that.
Wait, except for because sometimes I'll be looking at van life, and then people talking about taking a bath or a shower, every 3-4 days or once a week. That's not for me. I got to have my baths and showers and things, a couple times a day.
And I know my ability. If I want to make so much, I can. I can make what I want to make. I just have very average expectations on happiness. That's my thing. I'm into simple things now because I know the.
You don't think I'm in the simple thing? Because I am.
Hell no.
No.
I am.
Hell no. Really? You must have just got like this in the last year. You must have just got like this because your ass, no.
Excomplicated. Yes. They did that a lot in New York. That's the first time I've heard of it happening. I know it's happened in Florida before, where like if someone has been a slumlord, a judge will order them to, because it goes to court and stuff like that with the complaints and whatnot, and a judge will order them to stay in that building that they are a slumlord of, until it's brought up to code or until things are fixed. So I have heard of that before. And when she was talking on that one particular call, she did say, the judge said she had to stay there because she was in violation of something. So, I mean, if it was a lie, she told it. And that was on one of the calls. I'll have to see if I can find that one one day.
Okay.
I think you got a sample of that. You was now you used to be. Okay, so you look back in the videos when you was in the barbershop doing the barbershop thing, you were more so that person, but you was aiming for higher situations. But then when you got around that Hollywood lifestyle type of thing and all them bougie ass people, it kind of bougied you a little.
I don't think so.
Yeah, your roots is still your roots, but you got some bouginess in your ass from that shit.
But
You've known him for 5 seconds and you are making that assessment. I've heard the phone calls long enough to know that that's not true. He has always strived for the best and to have the best. Hence the reason he's in the situation he's in now. So I don't know what, here again, throwing shade at Shirley Strawberry. So what she's trying to say is, he married Shirley and got exposed to all of Hollywood things and just all of a sudden turned bougie. No, he was bougie from the get-go. Bougie, but can't talk in a complete sentence. She need to stop that. She known him for 5 minutes.
yeah, okay. Well, then you know what? I don't know. I always had.
You don't think so?
I always had. Now I ain't gonna shut myself short. Now, I always had it because my son, I gave him a Maserati when he was goddamn 17. So I don't.
No. You can. If people out here that's stupid rich, you would just never know because they're so simple. They're simple.
It's complicated, says Lamont. Please put your pacifier in Sonia's mouth. She talks too much. Lord.
And then you got people that's very flamboyant and flashy with it. So you're more so. You used to be simple. You have a nice car, but you still be simple. Like you really couldn't tell what was going on. Then you could tell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Good night, Salty Buzzard. Salty Buzzard has to go to bed because I think she got to get up in the morning and get the husband's breakfast and lunch fixed, I think. So you have a good night. Thanks for being here.
So.
All right, I appreciate it, Andy. I don't know if that.
I mean, that's you, boo.
Okay.
That's you. Yeah, it's not a bad. I mean, it's not a bad thing if that's what you like.
Okay, so by you being around me, what does that make you?
I'm still normal. I'm not gonna convert into that.
That ain't what people think, though.
That's fine, but I'm so laid back and casual with it. People would never think that with me. They would just be like, "Oh yeah, that's him." Yes, he's the bougie one.
No, that's not true. They put whatever they think and make it the way they want.
Their perception.
Yes,
True.
They do.
Okay. They do, but when they talk to me, they would be letting me know she laid back.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, she laid back. She cool. That's him. That is him. Because I'm not like that. That's him. My boo is bougie.
First of all, it's the way you look. The white lady built up frame. You know what I'm saying? I said white lady built up frame. Because white women on that.
He acts like black women can't be built like her. I mean, as a matter of fact, she's a black woman. And that's how she's built. So it shows that that is possible. But I don't understand. Hey Mimi, I don't understand why he thinks she's got this shape that only a white woman could have.
That skinny shit. Black women not. They're not.
I didn't even hear any of the sickness from the black side.
Well, okay, he probably has seen Miss Shirley's pictures by now, but check out her birthday pictures. If I was to put them two pictures side by side and I had to pick the best one, it's gonna be Shirley looking real good with her midriff shirt on and pants set, posing with her friends.
Oh, that's what I thought. That's
Oh,
what
yeah. I didn't get none of that. But
Oh, okay.
but
But
you
what?
know,
But what? But what?
I'm still a simple person.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
used to be. Let me tell you how I used to never wear the same thing twice. Never. Oh, I wore that before, but not every time I went out. I had to go get something new, and I'm not even doing nothing. It's not even for an event. I'm not doing anything. I'm just to leave the house. I need something. I need to be tearing tags, and that's how I was my 20s and my early 30s. I have to be tearing tags every day. I have to wear something new. I have to drive. What's the nice? Okay, I have to have a nice car. I had diamonds. I had jewelry like out the yang. I used to have diamond necklaces. I had this thick ass ankle diamond bracelet on. I used to wear it on my ankle. This is right when I had my son. Right, stayed on the.
When did she wear that stuff? Because, I've seen pictures of her going to the club with her friends and whatnot. And I'm not talking about recently. I'm talking about old stuff, like old stuff from back in her maybe 20s and 30s. I don't see where she is just this fashionista in these clothes that she is referring to. And it's Shay B, who never acts right, said it's complicated. His pacifier, that little sour tic tac buried deep between his thick thighs. Yes, indeed. And Native Tribe says he's trying to tell her as gently as possible that she has no ass. Hi, Miss Spicy. Thank you so much. Um, Pink says, does Mercedes make scooters? I don't know. Maybe they had just started doing that, making scooters. Miss Boogie Down said, no one would ever mistake her low, but okay, okay. Let me get back to this call.
Flying, stay traveling, shopping, trips, all of that. But I'm not like that anymore.
Okay. All right.
Because I did it, I enjoyed it. It was a moment, and so now it's like I don't, and I'm kind of glad I grew up in a big house. That's why I was gonna care for a big house. I grew up in a big house, and I had a couple big houses, just because what's the name? Stupid ass baby daddy bought me one for.
And Harmon makes a very good point. When she was young like that, in her 20s, she was in and out of jail and she was stealing from people and from stores and things. So what is she talking about? And I want to know, she's been married once, right? Now, she said her husband bought her a big house. Now, this is the second time she said that. She talks about the big house that he bought, and she talks about the nice expensive vehicle he bought. But this man was only married to her for 4 months and had to track her down for years for divorce. So are we to believe that? I don't know. Do y'all believe it?
First president brought me a house in a Mercedes. But look, it's like once you have it or go through it or live through it, and I'm not, I don't talk to nobody, so I don't need to impress anybody. I don't need a look. I don't post cars.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just impress myself. And so whatever it is, and because we're getting older, I don't want to have to work harder to get things that really don't matter. I want the van, and we got to get 2 pieces of property where we can get that with some stupid income from. So we're not sitting here.
All right, Native. I am not going to read your whole comment. But please tell me, what is a white man's hairline? I don't know what that is. And by the way, you were wrong for that thumbnail, even though it cracked me up.
Begging people for this and probably, would you please invest in my this, or all of that shit. Little stuff. So we get to do the property, and it could be in freaking Augusta. You don't even have to be here. It could be in Augusta. So all you gotta do is go out there once a month and check on it. That ain't shit. One day out the month to go check on your property. And then you have a maintenance people in place. So if anything goes wrong, you just call them and they go out there, take a picture, and you get them the money. Done. You don't even have to see them. You go out there and collect your money. And if you rent it out, that's the only time you got to show up. Rent it out and collect your money. That's nothing. But the property out there is cheap.
Does she realize you have to pay those maintenance people? They don't just show up. And plumbers, and you have to pay them quite large amount. She should know that, because y'all remember she took Tamaz, when he got kicked out of college, she made him go to plumber school.
Cheaper than it is here. It's cheaper. Paying $500,000 for some shit in the hood. That's crazy. That's Florida prices. That's California prices. $500,000 in the hood. That's ridiculous. I'd rather pay $75,000 for a piece of property that I can make the same money.
Okay.
And not worry about it. If they fluff these cities that be overcrowded and overpopulated, and then everybody.
Nesto is not listening to what she says. He is not listening at all. That's why. Okay. Mimi says she knows everything and has nothing. This Boogie Down says legacy. Damn well this chick is lying.
Everybody's grabbing it. That's why nothing stays on the market longer than a week. It took me, every time I was looking for a piece of property before I just said, fuck it, give me this one with that townhouse. Every house, it was under contract before I even walked out the house. Oh, never mind, it's under contract now. God damn, for real? Go to another piece of property. It's under contract now. God damn, really? We just pulled up. Yeah, it's under contract, so let's go. And it was like that with like 10 houses. Every time we went into a house.
Cora, let me tell you something. Now, she was just talking about paying $500,000 for a house in the hood versus paying $35,000 for a piece of property. If you're getting property that cheap and it's a nice size for you to do all the things that you say you're going to do, something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with either the land or the location. She is not finding any property for $35,000 that she's going to develop and have a whole RV park on. It's just not going to happen.
Oh, it's under contract. Damn. So this one, I was like, it was $470. I said, push that shit 30,000.
You have 1 minute remaining.
I'm so tired of looking at houses. Get it, and then we got it, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
For some reason in Harmon, I'm not so sure that she would make a good fluffer. That just doesn't seem like her forte. Even though she likes to be choked and all of those things, I don't think being a fluffer would be her forte.
Yes, it is. And it's cool. But anyway, call me around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
I call you around 8. All right.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you for a lovely day today. I appreciate it. Hit dog will holler every time.
We don't know what that.
What does that mean? Hit dog or holler?
That means my brother hollering. He'll hit dog. He hollering. Yeah.
He just want to get on the phone and be a baby.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's
He just want to be a baby and tell you why he hasn't helped you, because his life is such a this, that, and the other.
Did the Global Tel Link lady come on yet? Shay said she didn't know that fluffers got paid. Native. Don't you start. Do not start. Who was that? Somebody just said she couldn't be a fluffer because she don't keep her mouth shut long enough. Where's the global telling lady?
That's all. It's just gonna be.
Don't nobody want to hear all
I got 3 women, and my money's not right, and they're like, "Oh, I thought your brother's in jail. And must you just drop 2 of them off and just keep the one since you can't afford all 3 and to help your brother."
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll make me.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next.
Native, I have a question. Did you hear that last piece of the conversation? Lamont got 3 women he's trying to hold down. Are you serious? And hey, what's wrong with him trying to help his 3 women? Because I'm sure when they're with him, they got to hold him down. So what is the problem? He's worried about the wrong things. And I don't understand that hit dog will holler, because when people say that, it usually means that someone has said or done something and it has offended another person to the point where they're making a big deal out of it. That's what a hit dog hollering is. That example that he used doesn't apply. So I don't understand. It's nothing like the blind leading the blind. One person who don't know nothing trying to explain it to another person who don't know nothing. Native Chuck, now what are we going to be asking Lamont's opinion of? Would that be a fluffer or why he's not sending his brother any money? I just don't know why these folks think that you have to be obligated to give to someone who is incarcerated. Now, I think, okay, if somebody's incarcerated and they get out and you're helping them get back on their feet, that's cool, if you choose to do that. But I just don't see why anyone should feel obligated to take care of somebody on the inside. Now, I had asked this question before. I think a couple of us did. So if you are really taking an inmate, like, for example, can she claim him on her taxes since she's taking care of him? I think if you take care of somebody in jail, you should be able to deduct it. Because, if you sponsor a child, you remember the UNCF, where you give to a hungry child in Africa, you're allowed to use that. So you should be able to use an inmate that you take care of as a deduction on your taxes. JMM said, I thought Lamont was big pimping. So he's tricking with his fat Albert looking behind. It appears so. Oh, y'all, you know what? Y'all, Miss Mad About Music, I don't think I said hi. I saw you come in. Y'all are never going to let me live down the fluffer. And Native, before you ask, I am not going to explain it. We have heard me explain a fluffer enough. So anyway, y'all, we are going to get out of here. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all were right here with me, and I certainly appreciate it. And I want everyone to have a good week. Get plenty of rest tonight. I'm going to get off of here and watch a little bit of NCIS New Orleans, and then I'm going to watch Downton Abbey and go to sleep. That's how my evening is going to be. Native, you see this? I think Native is the one who got me in trouble with that fluffing stuff. So I'm a fluffer, and Native likes pudding in the parking lot. Native says taking care of someone in jail should involve getting them out. NESTO is a dependent of U.S. taxpayers in Georgia. Yes, he is. Like I said, why should anyone concern themselves in the free world with taking care of somebody who has 3 hots and a cot? This man, just because he wants phone calls and movies, doesn't mean he has to have them. My parents used to tell me when I wanted stuff that people in hell wanted ice water, but they can't have it. So the same should apply for him. But anyway, now, Sanders, I did not know you cut up like that because you've been acting up in the chat this evening. She says Lamont can't be fluffed. He is probably on blood pressure meds and he can't. Yes, Victor the Phil. It's, you know what? I think it's gonna be legendary. We are always in this chat going to go back to fluffers and pudding in parking lots. That's gonna be the running theme. We're gonna, yeah, Bank. We're gonna rename the show to Native Tribe. What is it? Native Tribe, Urban Pudding, and Legacy Moon Fluffer Crimes. Y'all know what? I'm leaving. Lady T-Bug, you still awake? I thought for sure you'd be asleep by now. Wait a minute. I'm talking about all these things I'm gonna watch. It's after 11 o'clock, y'all. Where's my thing? Where's my graphics? We going home. We getting out of here. I will not be accused of anybody being tired on a Monday. No, I will not. So we are going to get out of here as soon as I figure out. Here we go. Here's my thing telling people good night. I don't know what kind of music we should play. I'm just going to scroll and just stop. That's what we're going to do because, y'all just been cutting up. I don't know. Do we want to go off slow or fast? Let's see what this one is. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, Lady T, but truth be told, I took my shower. I had gone in the room. I came out here to go live and I sat down and I said, I'm cold. I need my blanket. So I went in the room. I went back there to get my blanket and I was like, I'm just going to take a shower because I'm cold. Still cold. But anyway, I sat down and I was going to go live and you were live. So, I had to go over there and cut up and watch your live. And then I came and do mine. And now I'm going to skip NCIS New Orleans and just watch Downton Abbey and fall to sleep. So everybody have a good night tonight. Sweet dreams. Have a good work week. And I will see y'all on next week. Now I can't talk. DJ is going to drop that beat now. Correction. I now have to go and clean up after the dogs before I go and enjoy my programs. Isn't that awful? They've made a mess.